Here for a month in Iron Bridge, a quaint, historic 18th century town in a valley in Shropshire. I'm here for a month, and already just after a week in this historic, touristy town, which is quite magical actually. Sort of cut off from the modern world, if you like. But yeah, two records already. I think I've broken in my 44 years so far. Here in Iron Bridge in just a week. First of all, I think I climbed in very inappropriate footwear the steepest hill, steepest sort of paved, concrete slope that I've ever climbed. It was really steep. I don't know what the steepest hill you've ever climbed is. What's the steepest you've experienced, and what did it feel like trying to walk up? I'm sure this has got to be the steepest hill that I've ever gone up. Got these sort of quaint, narrow little lanes in this historic iron bridge in Shropshire. It's very hilly and very steep. We're like in a valley, and I was doing it in these sort of black smart shoes on this concrete, and I was huffing and puffing, and I thought my asthma had pretty much gone now. It was much worse when I was young, but at times like that, I just get a bit of a wheeze. It comes back, and that's got to be the steepest slope on concrete, road, that I've ever climbed. Whew. You almost feel like you could easily fall, but it was a great experience, another life experience, and possibly the steepest I've ever climbed. What's the steepest slope or hill you've ever climbed? I'm not including like where there's sort of like vegetation or grass. I'm sort of saying when it's like a road, like actual concrete, where cars go up or people are supposed to walk up. What's the steepest you've ever done? So yeah, that was the first record, and the second one, possibly this week, I've had the most microscopic, tiniest starter I've ever had in my life, or at least for years anyway. Now, some of you that know me know I've got a very big appetite. I eat and eat and eat. I'm a bit gluttonous actually, so maybe it does me good to maybe pace myself a bit and have slightly smaller portions. But this has got to be the smallest portion I've ever had for a starter. It was microscopic. And someone said to me, "Oh yeah, that's fine dining. That's à la carte, à la carte, à la carte." It's pronounced in the English way. And that's how it is in fine dining. Now, I'm all for fine dining, but as long as it's fine as in quality and not fine as in size. I mean, this was fine in quality, yes, but also fine as in size, and that's not the sort of fine that I like. I'm not into fine dining when it's fine in size. I have got a big appetite, and this really shocks me. It's got to be the tiniest starter, delicious as it was, that I've ever had. What about you? What do you think about this a la carte fine dining? I'm not making a habit of it. I haven't done it that often. Thought I'd try the hotel restaurant, and yeah, this a la carte thing to me, I know it's all about the presentation, and the presentation is impeccable, so it looks artistic, and I'm all for that. But the portion sizes, no, not for me. I ended up ordering a cheese board at the end instead of a dessert, just to try and sort of finish myself off, to try and get full, because the uh, the main course was very small as well, but very, very lovely, but just too small for me. I didn't fully realise that fine dining meant so tiny, or à la carte as they call it. Um, yeah, I am a foodie and I've got a big appetite, but I'm not sure if fine dining is for me. And of course, you want to say something, don't you? You want to say, "Oh, that's a bit small," but of course, it's intentionally like that. Um, you might want to ask for a few more chips, and but again, that's not the way it works. They're not going to do that because that's not the way fine dining works. That's how it's intended to be. And apparently, It's because I did read the philosophy of it. I'm going to have to read up on it again. There's a reason why the portions are so small, because it's about the quality of the experience and you know just having enough to get the pleasure, but without necessarily wanting more and more, or something like that. Um, so it's just enough to for the enjoyment, but not so much that you want to or have to have more and more. In the philosophy of fine dining or a la carte, you don't need size. It's about the quality and about the experience and savouring the experience before you've had a chance to get too full. So it's not about getting full, but you want to be at least um, pretty full. But yeah, that was the most microscopic starter I've ever had. Now, what was it again? It was, oh dear, what did I have? Oh dear, yeah, it was a salmon one. Salmon with sort of like salmon with sort of oh dear, what are they called? Oh, what are they called? They sort of things. Oh, those sort of biscuit type things. Is it bread? Not breadsticks. There's biscuity type things, and of course you get pate with it as well, and the pate is good, but again, not enough of it. But yeah, your thoughts and opinions on fine dining and a la carte. Is it all a bit pretentious? Are you happy to have presentation over quantity and quality and speciality over actual the amount of food and the quantity of food you're having? What do you think? And what's the steepest hill you've ever climbed? So yeah, I'm in Iron Bridge for a month in Shropshire, a very hilly place in a valley, and two random things there, two records I think for my 44 years so far: the steepest hill and the tiniest ever starter. Right.